What's cracking, YouTube? Primal here, and today, guys, I'm going to be going over my major two pick'ems for Call of Duty League. Yes, guys, this is not Call of Duty mobile content today. Wanted to switch a couple things up, show you guys what my predictions are. Call of Duty League is for console, for the competitive scene. I personally support the, brain fart. I currently support the Atlanta FaZe, which is, in my opinion, the best team in the game from what I've seen of qualifiers. So yeah, let's start off. So first match here we have Optic Texas versus LA Thieves. Optic Texas went 4-1 in qualifiers, and Thieves struggled majorly. I believe 2-3. Yeah, 2-3. So I'm going to say, but both teams start off slow in matches. So I'm going to say, probably 3-2. And I apologize if you hear me grunting. I'm just having dinner, beef sticks, honey hickory smoked. So next match we have New York Subliners, went 3-2, and Minnesota Rockers, which I believe went 2-3. New York Subliners are the reigning champs from Major 1, so I'm going to say 3-1, with Rocker taking of the three modes of Hardpoint, S&D, or Control. I'm going to say they probably take a Hardpoint, maybe. Next up, we have winners round 1. Toronto Ultra versus LAG. LAG is showing signs of life, but in my opinion, isn't really a contender yet. But Toronto Ultra came out firing on all cylinders, 4-1. I'm going to say Toronto Ultra 3-1. Next, we have the Boston Breach versus Atlanta FaZe. This is the home series for Boston Breach. Boston Breach struggles in Game 5s, and Atlanta FaZe always comes out swinging hot in the first two maps, especially when warmed up properly. So I'm going to say 3-1, with Breach maybe taking a hard point. Next, we have LA Thieves, or LAT, versus Florida Mutineers. Florida Mutineers, before their change from Brack to Dave Patty for Florida was looking really good in my opinion, but now this is a hard one to pick, so I'm going to say maybe map 5 Thieves. Next, we have Minnesota Rocker versus London Royal Ravens. I'm going to pick Minnesota Rocker 3-0 against Royal Ravens. Even though they do throw on amazing maps, they just struggle in winning series. Next elimination round, LAG versus Vegas Legion. Vegas Legion is currently a strong team in Search and Destroy. LAG is, from what I've seen, as I said, is not in contender yet, so I'm going to say LAG 3-2. No, 3-1. Because Vegas struggles in respawns and all, so yeah. Next, final elimination match of round 1, we have Boston Breach versus Seattle Surge. So I'm going to say Breach takes this 3-1 because Surge hasn't been looking too hot. They went 2-3 in qualifiers and have been struggling to really make a splash or a strong stand. Hold on a sec. So, going in Saturday, we have Optic Texas versus NYSL. Optic did reverse sweep FaZe, but FaZe knocked FaZe. So Optic reverse swept FaZe, but FaZe knocked Optic on their butts in first two maps hard-wise. So I'm going to say NYSL 3-1 with maybe Optic taking a search or control. Next, winners round 2. FaZe has been looking dominant with an opening first two maps. Ultra, yep, I'm going to say FaZe 3-1. Nah, FaZe 3-2 with FaZe knocking with a 6-1 performance in Search and Destroy. Or maybe it doesn't get that far. Maybe it's 3-0 for FaZe. So now we jump down to elimination bracket. LA Thieves versus Rocker. Rocker, in my opinion, take this 3-1 because Minnesota always comes out firing on all cylinders, really, in my opinion, first compared to Thieves, which takes them a while. So yeah. Next, Boston Breach versus LAG. I would say Boston Breach. It's like this right here could go to map 5, but this match is honestly hard to predict. So I'm going to say LAG 3-2. All right. So elimination round 3, we have Toronto Ultra versus Minnesota Rocker, major rivalry, and I'm going to say Minnesota 3-1. Alright, and next elimination, Optic Texas versus LAG. Optic Texas, in my opinion, will probably still be hot, so I'm going to predict 3-0 because they thrive in control and hardpoint. So let's see what happens. Next, this isn't Sunday, last day of the tournament. FaZe was able to reverse sweep subliners in this qualifier. And if they're able to do what they did to Optic of the first two maps of a shot punch to their gut, I'm going to say FaZe 3-1. Yeah, it may seem like I'm biased, but I just really see FaZe doing their thing. So next, Minnesota Rocker versus Optic Texas. Now this would be an interesting match. I personally see I personally see this going to Game 5 with Optic taking it. And subliners, after receiving defeat from FaZe, they go into Optic and 3-0 them, putting us into grand finals. And I'm going to say 4-0, 4-2 FaZe, because yep, this is going to be interesting depending on how it goes. So yep, say bracket and submit. Here we go. So again, I want to say thank you guys for following and watching the content. Almost to 900 subs, 1 sub off 880, and 20 off the big 90. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you then. Peace out everybody, and stay frosty. Bye.